Hello! Today I'm going to be doing a random creature design using a random animal generator and generate 3 animals and combine them into making one new creature. Sometimes this doesn't end up working sometimes I get 3 very weird animals and it just doesn't work quite well. Or sometimes the random generator generates 3 animals that are very similar to each other, so it doesn't end up making it look like a cool creature. So we'll see what I'll get. Alright, so let's run this and see what I get. Ooh, that's kind of cool. So a groundhog, an alligator, and a stallion. Aren't stallions male wild horses? So I guess, never mind, okay. Alright, so we have groundhog, alligator, and stallion. I'll just put a horse. Wild. Alright. So I'm not going to be combining them both evenly. Like maybe for an alligator I might do 60%, maybe this 30% and this 10%, or like, you know, not completely even. So I need to think of body types, or what head, how tiny, if I'm gonna make it mammal or scaly, or add both fur and scales. Looks like groundhogs have quite big of claws. I do kind of like the idea of maybe making it on its belly, because this little groundhog can, you know, walks around kind of looking a little bit more slinky looking, like a crocodile or alligator. That would be cool if this was like a beaver, so like it swam like an alligator, but it also burrowed in the ground underwater. That would be cool. Oh, I believe if crocodiles are one with more pointy mouths and alligators are more round. Maybe I'm not really thinking of the horse that much. Maybe I could make this little groundhog, because it looks like he's got a big tail. But maybe a little bit more. I'm trying to think if I want to do scales or not, because then I was thinking maybe I could use his tail, just make it scaly. His little arms are sticking out. These aren't very good sketches, but I just want to just get general ideas. Okay, and a horse. Ooh, they're beautiful. I used to draw a ton of horses when I was like, I don't know, a long time ago. I think I kept, like, my old room, I drew tons of horse pictures and colored tons of horse pictures. So I'd just like, my whole room was like filled with horse pictures, but now I'm in a different room. But what's happening here? I have the horses, the pictures saved in a folder we got, so maybe I could show them to you if I ever find them. It's funny though, I don't tend to draw horses that much anymore. Okay, simple sketches, simple weird little sketches. Ooh, maybe whatever a creature I have, I could make them sort of have a mane and a very fluffy tail and little like big ears like that. Maybe it could be more of a muscly creature. So instead of completely being this animal, it could be like the horse, like this is much more of the bigger section, kind of tiny. This is just like, you know, yeah, I don't know, because I'm trying to think more scientifically. Okay, let me just put out some random ideas. Ooh, this has a long head, this has a long head. Not sure if I should make it more, because this definitely is a carnivore. Is it an omnivore? Herbivore? What shall it eat? Kind of like the idea of giving it, you know, lots of teeth, but right. Okay, longer head. What should the nose be? Crocodile? but maybe more of the groundhog's eye. Oh, ooh. Oh yeah, right, mane. I think I can make it both scaly and furry, but I feel like this would look weird with a type of mane. Maybe I just do a mane that starts like right here. This looks very strange. What am I doing wrong? Right, and big kind of tail. It's kind of funny. It reminds me, if you've seen Harry Potter, I guess not watched it, it's not in the movies, but I think in the 4th book and then also in Fantastic Beasts, is he called Nibbler? It kind of reminds me of that. Wait, Nibbler? That doesn't sound right. The little mole guy who collects gold and shiny stuff. Oh yeah, and the horse ears. Is that what I said? This looks so weird. Yeah, I want to make it, maybe it can be it'll be an omnivore, but it'll have lots of teeth. And I feel like there's not enough horse in it though. It seems weird if there'd be hair, you know, like that type of mane on it. Just looks like he has a hairstyle. Oh right, I said small kind of body like a horse, more muscly. Okay, let me do another sketch. I don't know how long I've been not playing that for, but I forgot to play it, so sorry about that. I'm trying to remember what I was talking about. I decided to make his little arms kind of tucked in, and the groundhog kind of does that a little bit. But the alligator kind of, you know, just keeps it, you know, floating by. So I kind of like the idea of tucking it down. But I like the head better in this than this one. And I don't like the horse ears that I gave it. So I don't know if I want to give it no ears. I like groundhog ears. I don't like this one. I kind of like this one though. Scales. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. A horse. Okay, super hairy, very short hair. And then, you know, very long hair. So maybe very long hair, very short. So I think if I'm, you know, making it a lot more simplified, not making as many long looking strokes in these parts. I kind of like this. The little ears look so weird. This little picture I'm looking at, he's kind of scrunched up. Okay, this is looking a little bit better. Oh, maybe you can have a couple little hairs kind of sticking out like that, like a horse. It's quite ugly. So I should make the eyeballs super cute. I kind of like it. Like, I don't know what other animal to make. Let me draw one more of him, like, swimming. I think instead of this type of tail, I'll give him the original idea of, like, giving him a horse's tail. Kind of big on one end and like straight for like the bone. I think these paws are a little on the big side. I think that looks a little bit bigger or better. The face looks kind of interesting, but I don't really know what. Yeah, I think I'll just I don't know what else there is to really do something else, so I'll just do that. But I kind of like this one the best. I mean, the tail, that isn't exactly what the tail I want it to look like, but I like this. I think I'll draw like the final design. I think I'll just use a kind of feel like using a colored pencil. I wonder if I should do like the kind of cheekbone of a horse in there. Maybe. Yeah, and because horses tend to have a dip, you know, for their chin. So maybe I could just do a tiny little one. I wonder how big this thing should be, like, in comparison to a person. I'd probably say it definitely looks a little bit bigger than a groundhog. It's maybe the size of like a smallish, medium-sized dog. It's not the cutest character, but it's something. I should make the eyeballs so cute. Yeah, I feel like these creatures might be kind of scary if they were, you know, alive in real life. Because there might be some parts of them that look kind of cute, but they're, you know, pretty vicious little things. I'm thinking they're kind of like a type of vermin, almost like a rat, but, you know, they're better because they just live in rivers, not really with a lot of people. Kind of like a little bit of hair up here. I keep thinking that I'm giving him crocodile feet, but then I keep drawing groundhog feet, so let's see. Crocodile feet or toes kind of look like they're very flexible looking, like I keep seeing them kind of turned and kind of moved around. They're quite strange. And it looks like on these forearms, like these two are like the exact same size. So it's kind of weird. Kind of having a hard time with the tail. Alright, I think I'm gonna do the line art. Sharp little claws. Alright, I think my brush pen will do some nice little touch-ups. Okay, that looks a little weird, but so I'm thinking for the mane, kind of, and the tail might be a little bit darker, and then for the rest of the body, sort of a tannish color. Thinking maybe this one. It looks kind of scary. I was putting the white, the lighter color down, but it's making the markers look weird and feathered. I'll have to go over that again. Okay, that will have to do, I guess. It's quite streaky. My goodness. Let me do his eye, because that looks kind of strange and kind of creepy. Here we go. I don't really like how this is turning out. I don't know, I just imagined it kind of different. I mean, just the coloring, not necessarily drawing, just, I don't know. I'm thinking that this guy is sort of like a water, I don't know if I want to name it like a water hog. Like he has kind of his nest near the river. Like I saw a picture of a alligator in this area. Like I'm thinking he kind of lives in this, like maybe builds a nest or like digs a hole near the river. Alright, you know, it didn't turn out, I guess, as great. I was kind of hoping, at least for the coloring, I don't know, just didn't turn out that great. I think I kind of like the design. It's, you know, not that nice or cute exactly looking, but it's something. That was kind of hard, but fun, and you get to learn how to draw animals a lot better, so that's good. I hope you did enjoy watching my process, kind of figuring out what I wanted to do, and you kind of enjoyed it. And I hope next week's video, or I don't know if I'll be able to get to next week because I'm kind of busy, but you know, my next video, I hope my next video is better. Alright, goodbye!